Hello, everybody. Welcome to DAS's webinar on the #1 best trader competition. It's that time of year again. We have our spring novice trading competition. My name is Michael DiGioia. I'm Director of Educational Services here at DAS Trader. And we're going to do a couple of things today. First, we're going to go over some of the rules and guidelines for the trader competition. Then we're going to jump right in and cover some of the features of the DAS trading platform. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the styles of intraday trading for you as traders and what we've seen work in the past and how to approach the competition best. And then I'm going to open up the floor for some Q&A. Of course, I'm going to review the competition rules and guidelines. I'm actually going to do that first. So just to go through the general rules, you basically have a $25,000 day trading account. That is 4 times leverage. So if you had 25,000 real dollars in an account, you would have 100,000 in buying power. This is a day trading competition. That means that this competition is only for intraday trading. And what that means, and I'm going to cover this when we go through the styles of intraday trading, what that means is that you should try to chip away, get a little profit for the day, stop trading, and then try to make profit the next day. Consistently profitable trading is the best way to approach this competition. I have seen it time and time again that somebody makes 300, 500, 300, 500, loses 100, makes 100, loses 100, makes 500, makes 200, makes 300, consistently makes profits. If you are profitable by the end of the competition, if you have made profits, if you have a green P&L, you will be in the top 10. That means that you will be in the top 10 profitable traders if you just end up green. Okay, so consistently profitable is key to winning the competition. Also, following the competition rules and guidelines is absolutely imperative. So make sure you do not hold overnight positions. This is strictly enforced, meaning that if you are holding overnight positions, you will be disqualified. So if you want to win the competition, profitably trade consistently, continue trading until you're profitable on the day, lock in that profit by shutting your computer down. Having multiple days that you've made money and closing off and shutting off your computer. If you're trading a live account, trade your live account, then go on to the competition, trade, make profit in the competition, and continue from there. If you are consistently profitable day in, day out, and do not hold overnight positions, you will be in the top 10 most likely. Okay. This competition is an intermediate competition. Therefore, your trading style will be deemed. So basically, this is an intraday trading style, meaning that you will be, trading intraday, day trading. You are going to be trading during the beginning of gap trading. So gap trading starts in the middle of April. So you will have earnings season. Now, the whole market is tremendously volatile. Last competition, we saw people falling to the bottom of the ranks and then, surging to the top. We saw people going to the top of the ranks and then falling back out of the top 10. Just focus on being consistent. Individuals may not hold short and long positions in the same stock. That's called shorting against the box. You cannot be long and short the same position. You may not trade low float securities. That means that you have to trade securities that are significantly active. Okay, and there's tons of volatility in indexes, ETFs, the old standbys like AMD, Apple, Ford, these stocks, these big cap stocks. There's plenty of activity and volatility in those stocks as well. You could even trade the ETFs like the UVXY. Traders may not trade unshortable stocks. So if the stock is not shortable, you will not be able to trade it. Guys, just everybody make sure that you have your microphone muted. Traders may not engage in any manipulated trading techniques. So anything you can't do in the real market, you can't do here in the trader competition. Traders, should just focus on being consistent. Make believe this is real money. This is a real live account. As far as you're mentally going to consider it, think about this as if this is real money. You want to lock the money in. Now, obviously, can you use some gaming techniques at the end of the competition? If you're way in the back, you could take more risk to try to, take some shots in order to have a chance of being in the winner's circle. Maybe some of the people who are in the lead are going to make some mistakes. So in that last week, if you're going to take some extra risk, you do it in that last week of the competition. And that's kind of like today in the markets, right? Why did the market run up for 11 days at the end of the quarter? This is window dressing. It's professional traders and money managers kind of doing the same thing, right? So you see this in the real market. You're going to see this in the competition as well. All right. So some more on competition rules. This is an equities and ETF competition only. That means that options, futures, and E-minis are not permitted. Each trade is limited to 2,500 shares per order. Traders may not hold more than $50,000. So if you have a $100,000 account, you can't put your entire account in one position. You got to break it up to two positions. All accounts must be flat before 4 p.m. Eastern time on the final day of the competition. The full guidelines and details are on the website, which I am going to bring up here after I bring up my Dash Trader. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through real quick and just give a real quick overview of the Dash software. So let me switch to that. Give me 1 second because I gotta restart that. All right, so let me show you a few things on DAS. Now, remember, you have a full, and remember this for the future. If you sign up for the competition early, you will have an extra month to use your simulated mode of DAS to get familiar with the platform if you're not familiar with the platform. So let's do a real thorough overview of the DAS platform. So first things first, as you can see on my DAS platform, I have my market maker window, my time and sales. I have my charts. Notice I have 4 charts arrayed here. I have multiple time frames on my charts. It's a really good idea if you're using indicators, right? If you're using indicators like the MACD or the RSI, let's just bring up the MACD and the moving averages with the CCI. Just looking for one with my MACD. All right, so here's my MACD. So this indicator right here is my MACD, moving average convergence divergence. This is really important on our daily charts. So I'm going to make this chart bigger so we can see it. Now, even in day trading, your daily chart is very important because it sets up the trade. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have a divergence on the CCI on the spiders. We've been up for 12 days. Probably we're going to start a swing down. So if I'm looking for trades, okay, I'm going to be looking for them on my 5-minute or my 15-minute chart because this is a day trading competition. I'm just looking at the daily chart for my setup. Okay, I have my market view screen here. I have a whole array of tools. I have scanners. So this is all pre-configured scanners, a high-low ticker, all kinds of scans that you can configure on your DAS software. You also have you got the trade scanner. Let's see, trade signal right here. You have your trade signal. Many people don't know that DAS has a gap up list, a gap down list. You have to configure it. You have your runners up, your runners down, your droppers, your risers and your fallers, price above and below VWAP. You can create all these pre-configured lists using your trade signal, which is a scanner that's built into your DAS platform. You also have You have your market viewer, right? Your market viewer has your NASDAQ 100, 1 through 50, NASDAQ 100, 51 to 100, Dow 30, your futures, your market view. You can set up all pre-configured lists of stocks when you're looking for opportunities. You name it, you got it in the DAS platform. Some various different indicators, whatever indicator you're looking to put on your chart, you pretty much have it. So let's just cover the ones that I already have here pre-configured. Notice first and foremost that I have these little arrows that pop up and give me an alert real time. In day trading, I want to take a trade in the direction of the trend. The trend was down today. Okay, so the trend was down today. We have a moving averages that were crossed over. So we have the down arrow once the moving averages crossed over. Now we did get a little cross back. So if you were short from here and you covered here, you shorted again here, right? You could have covered right before the end of the day and right before we got that little pop up at the end of the day. Very good indicator for you to use. Okay, and I'll show you exactly where it is. I'm just going to go to configure indicators, configure studies, study config. It's this one right here, which is moving average pair, gives you that little arrow. Okay, you double click on this. If you want to get that little arrow that I'm talking about and featuring today, all you got to do is show crossover arrows. See that little box right there? Check that and hit play sound when crossover occurs. Okay, and then you hit commit and you're good to go with your little arrow. And the arrow will be in the direction. If it's down, it's red. If it's up, it's green. Okay, so that's a nice little feature inside of your DAS platform. Most people don't use it or don't know about it. And it's really, really easy for you to set up. Here we got the MACD, we got the CCI as well. Yes, it is certainly usable on a intraday chart as well. So you can see the MACD is a little bit better for the multiple day charts, but certainly the CCI indicated that we were deeply oversold. And then sure enough, at the end of the day, we spiked back to the upside. So this is all about how you configure your charts. Make sure you have everything laid out the way you want it when you're ready to start the competition. You got your market view here. If you want to quickly go through charts, notice I have everything linked together. So I can quickly go through the charts that I like to trade. These are kind of my most oftenly traded stocks. You can see we had a big move down on AMD today. It's one of the most common stocks traded by everybody during the competition. And that pretty much covers the Dash Trader software. Okay. Does anybody, I'm going to open up the floor now. I'm going to switch back to my presentation and I'm going to open up the floor to see if anybody has any questions, okay, that they'd like me to answer on the competition or on the Dash Trader platform. So I'd certainly like to hear from you if you have any questions about the competition and the Dash Trader platform. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit while we're waiting for people to ask questions. I'm going to talk a little bit about what the prizes are. Okay. And obviously everybody wants to know what the prizes are. Number one, we also have, while everybody's still here, I want to give everybody a special. If you haven't signed up for the competition yet, you can use a code, which is DAS Trader 30 at checkout. When you go to onebesttrader.com, the number one besttrader.com, use code DASTRADER30 at checkout, and you will get $30 off registration. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the prizes. The prizes are, you get first place, second place, third place, all get to be able to visit the NASDAQ market site. Coronavirus finally, kind of, simmering down a little bit. Coronavirus no longer an issue. So we could actually do a scheduled visit to the NASDAQ Market Center where you'll see your name up in lights. Okay. And you'll be able to, get the bragging rights and street cred of saying that you won the number one best trader competition. But the winner will get 9 months of Dash Trader software for free. The second place winner will get 6 months of Dash Trader for free. and the third place or bronze winner will get 3 months of Dash Trader for free. Okay. And all three will be able to visit the NASDAQ market site, and all three will get their name up in lights. But first place will obviously say winner of the #1 best trader competition. Second place will get, second place winner of #1 best trader competition. And then, of course, the bronze winner will be third place winner of #1 best trader competition. Do we have any questions? Okay, we have 6 questions in the chat space. So let me bring that over here. Okay. So first things first. Yes, their apps. Mark is asking the question, is there a video for setting up the stock scanners? Now, I made videos on pretty much everything on our Dash Trader channel. If you need further explanation, I'm also available for individual coaching, for an extra fee. But certainly if you want to just go to our YouTube page, we have a video on the scanners and how to set those up. Certainly you can create custom scanners. And there is my friend Roberto from the Global Bossa community, probably our most frequent group that has brought winners to the competition. Roberto, I met him in person at the NASDAQ market site. Big shout out to Roberto and the Global Bossa community. So certainly great to have you here. Yes, there is a video on the scanners. Yes, absolutely. Canadians are welcome. I know that a lot of the brokers don't accept Canadians, but that is not a problem here because this is just a simulated stock trading competition. So Canadians are welcome. Hey, Canadians, welcome. I know you guys have been having a hard time lately, so certainly we'd love to have you in the competition. Paul, Gabriel, okay, is there an explanation or briefing on hotkeys? Y'all, listen, hotkeys on Dash Trader are phenomenal. I can very quickly go back to my Dash Trader software and show you how to set up some hotkeys. It's so easy with Dash. We have a smart script creator. You can create custom intelligent hotkeys in a lickety split in a minute with Dash Trader. It is one of the most versatile trading platforms for hotkey creation. So absolutely, I have a video. I will probably be making a video on making hotkeys for Dash Trader. So that would be something that I know a lot of people, an advanced hotkey, not just a very basic script. Ryan put in there the YouTube link. So we have Roosevelt. I'm already using Dash at CMEG Group, one of our brokers, our international brokers. Do you still have to pay the same fee as everybody? Yes, absolutely. Well, you get a discount. We gave you a $30 discount code. So Roosevelt, you get a $30 discount if you sign up today. Remember, you got that $30 discount code. So yes, you are getting a preferential rate because you attended this live event, and it's a great time for you to sign up and take advantage of that $30 code. And you'll still have a couple of days before the competition to practice and get used to being consistently profitable. So if you sign up prior to the next competition, right, you get to use the software for free. So Paul asked, what does 30 days registration bootcamp consist of? So the bootcamp is just using the software to simulate trading, and that gives you the ability to trade using the platform and get familiar with the platform. All right, I think that's all the questions for now. If there's any last minute questions, I'd love to hear them. I'm going to go back and just bring up my hotkeys real quick, as there's still people here in the room. So let me just go back to my Dash Trader platform and go to tools. Actually, it's under setup, hotkeys. All right, so all I have to do to make a hotkey is go to add new item. Okay, so here's my new item. I'm going to type in the name. I'm going to do a buy hotkey. Make this a buy. If I could type, that would be good. I would start by making this a buy button. Okay, the hotkey, I'm just going to use Control A. and it's going to be a trade. And what I'm going to do is a buy, right? And it's going to be a buy that's a straight up buy, not just loading the information. It's a straight up buy. That's my buy. That's add. And then I'm going to choose. So I just made a buy hotkey. I hit commit. Okay. And there's my buy hotkey, right? So I just made a buy hotkey. I hit Control A, it buys. I'm going to add a new item. Okay. And now I'm going to make a little slightly, so I'm going to say, buy. I'll do a stop. I'll do a stop. The hotkey will be Control Q. I'm going to go to a trade. And in this case, we'll make it a panic stop. Well, panic would be close all your positions. We're probably not going to panic. We'll just do a stop order. So there's a stop order at market. So now this is what it does. We just programmed it, right? So it has a stop. There's the hotkey. The script will be filling there. Okay. And hit commit. And now we have Control Q as our stop. Okay. And now let's just go to Of course, we want to edit something that already exists. We can go back and edit it. And that's how you create hotkeys, lickety split in a minute. Very easy to program on Dash Trader, how to program hotkeys. So here, I'm just going to go to the #1 best trader website real quick and show you where you would register. Right now, it's $150. You go to checkout, fill in all your information. You put in that code I just gave you, okay, which is Dash Trader 30. You have a coupon. Enter your coupon code here. Dash Trader 30. Apply coupon. Boom. Coupon applied successfully. Let's see the cost here. There's my order. Oh, look at that. $120 for all you traders that are CMEG Group et al. Everybody gets that $30 off if you sign up as a result of today's presentation. Trading dates. Okay. We are going from Friday, the 29th. Okay. We're going up until Friday, April 29th from April 4th. That's next Monday. It is only during market hours. Okay, so you have 19 trading days during market hours. Trading competition. Okay, how the competition works. Trading during the day. You have the ability to buy, sell. Do not hold overnight. Okay, you will be disqualified if you hold overnight. You'll be won first, and then potentially you could be disqualified. Okay, so no overnights. This will be strictly will be strictly enforced. Tradable securities. The rules for trading individuals may not hold long and short positions in the same security. For the low float security, stocks which has less than 5% of outstanding shares in their float. Okay, non-shortable stocks. If you can't short it on your broker, you can't short it with the competition either. They may not engage in manipulative trading practices. Okay, volume and purchase restrictions, right? So you can only have a 2,500 share order, 50,000 in each position. That means you have 2 positions if you have 100,000 buying power. Remember, the competition does give a simulated commission of $3.95 per trade and has simulated ECN fees. So remember, for you to be profitable, you need to cover commissions and ECN fees as well, just like in real life. You need to be 18 years old or older. Prizes are, okay, as you know, the first, second, and third name up in lights at the NASDAQ Market Center. If you can get here to New York, we can arrange a tour. Certainly, we have 9 months for the winner, free DAS, 6 months for the second place, and 3 months for the third place. System requirements is using Dash Trader and certainly having a decent trading computer. Okay, just to go over one more time, the ranking page all the way up here at top ranking page. Okay, this will be showing all of the traders that are in the competition and what they are doing. You will have real time seeing what other people are trading. Actually, it's at the end of the day, but certainly you'll be able to see what else is going on, what other traders are trading. And a big thank to all of our sponsors, most specifically NASDAQ, and all of our DAS brokers and various different educational companies. So certainly thank you to all of our sponsors as well. And that pretty much sums it up. I will just do one, go right back here, see if there's any more questions. If there's no more questions.
Hi, Mike.
Yes.
Hey, we do have a couple more questions in our chat. If you just scroll up a little bit. One is, can you do the competition and use it to trade normally?
Yeah, you should use the competition to trade just like you would trade real money. Absolutely.
And then the other question is, what is the cutoff for low float stocks?
So we answered it's 5% of the outstanding shares. There is no price. It's the amount of shares available in the float. If it's very, very illiquid or does not have many shares available, then you will not be able to trade it. So if you go to bring it up in your Dash Trader, then you will see that if it's not letting you buy it, then that is cut off from not trading that stock. The system will literally not allow you to trade a stock that is on the low float list, and or it won't allow you to short a stock that is not shortable. Any other questions? All right, so thank you so much for joining us. I want to wish everybody good luck in the competition. Again, that code is DashTrader30. You can email us any questions you might have at info@onebesttrader.com. If you have not already registered, you should really take advantage and register today with DashTrader30. That is the code. I showed you how to do it. Good luck in the competition. And I look forward to hopefully being back in person live at the NASDAQ, if possible, with our winners as the competition comes to a close. So everybody, I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Trade well and have a wonderful evening.